Sierra Leone boasts of some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, but much of the time this beauty is obscured thanks to poor waste management. Plastic is among the most dominant waste responsible for this situation. Nearly 3,000 tons of plastic waste are dumped into the sea annually, according to data from the World Bank. The implications of this include threat to marine life and by extension, human lives. This also has a direct effect on the country's economy as it pushes away tourists. This was the subject of discussion here at Sierra Palms Hotel in Aberdeen, Freetown, where representatives of coastal communities met on Tuesday, February 25, deliberating on the impact of plastic waste on their environment and charting possible ways to address it.
So today we're going circular coastal communities. In the previous days, we went Go Circular Waste Association, we go Circular Policies, and so on and so forth. Today is a special day because coastal community.
We are in a community that has diverse people coming from all over the country, all over the world, and there are lots of consumptions happening in our community, and because of the kind of consumptions that are happening, we realize that we have a huge amount of plastic consumption.
What is happening? We are losing billions, not even millions. If you know how expensive it is today to erect a structure.
This meeting was one of about a dozen activities organized as part of the 2025 Go Circular Week, an initiative geared towards promoting circular economy. The initiative is supported through ProBlue, a multi-donor trust fund managed by the World Bank, which seeks the sustainable management of marine and coastal resources. It focuses on reducing marine pollution, protecting biodiversity, and ensuring that coastal communities can thrive. It is in line with the Sustainable Development Goal 14.
Today, we produce plastics, right? We use plastics in several ways, right? We use it as a packaging material, we use them as carrier bags, all over the place.
The discussions also involved private sector players using innovative technologies to recycle plastic. At the heart of the deliberations was Mahera Beach, which is located in Potloko district.
These are the best beaches in West Africa. And they are a key reason tourists come. And what happens when tourists come? They spend money at the beach bars, at the hotels, they buy fruit and vegetables on the street.
Due to her work with the World Bank-funded Sierra Leone Economic Diversification Project, tourism expert Louise Twininward frequently travels between her base in the US and Freetown. On arrival at Mahera in one of her recent visits, she witnessed what she described as her worst experience of environmental pollution.
Mahera is not that Mahera is the only beach, right? This was a small area because it's a first impression when you arrive in Sierra Leone. This is the first place. You get off the plane and you go to Mahera, you go to get a boat. You go to Lungi, and the first thing you see is all this plastic, and you're coming to lie on the beach and you think, oh God, I'm going home, right? I don't want to be here. Why am I here? This is horrible. This is not where I want to be. You know, in 3 days, you turn my head.
Her intervention led to the deployment of Premier Enviro Solutions expertise to clean the beach. After days of working, the beach was transformed into the heaven it's meant to be, as explained by this representative of Premier Enviro Solutions.
We tide when you go down and you don't reach in lowest tide, you see more and more plastic and you feel like say, do no work to do it against your life. You don't know what you for doing it. You watch us so you say how are you for clean this year if the tide there all the way through. And then back if you notice something, then plastic there, they've clumped up with sand. So this thing sometimes weigh 100 grams of plastic, weigh one way and now it will be them 500-600 grams. So go able recycle them because it's very expensive and it was hard for transport. So these were some of the waste that we, unfortunately for reject, will not be able to take care of them.
These men and women provided the labor work. One at a time, they testify here how it benefited them and their families and the collective gain for their community, which is home to Sierra Leone's only international airport. For the Pro-Blue partners, Premier Enviro Solutions intervention at Mahera Beach provides a standard for private sector community collaboration in dealing with environmental pollution. Representatives of other coastal communities like Lumley, Aberdeen, and the River No. 2 beach were here to learn and share experiences. Lumley and Aberdeen beaches are among the most prominent among about a dozen beaches around the Sierra Leonean capital. But the menace of plastic pollution poses danger to the potential of these places as tourist attraction.
The best cleaning machine. I don't have 4 years. How much we park on the place? When I donate her to the beach. They park inside storage board. Machine on the thing, the salt don't hit the machine. So I don't know that solution as well. Yeah, because the people don't want to do the work, and you want to do the work, and then they encourage you. So I don't understand.
When we talk about this beach in Dotty 1, the Dotty they come up somewhere. Definitely for no say the Dotty they come out somewhere. And if you want to solve or tackle a problem, you will know the origin of the problem. Where the problem originated and they tackle. Now me they feel to say it is our own responsibility as community leaders for them to able manage and control people them when they do their small business, especially with water, where contain plastic and rubbers. If we not put mechanism where we will control people them, even when they go to the beach, it's a problem.
The Ministry of Environment organized the Go Circular Week in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism and other relevant ministries, departments, and agencies.
We will all for freedom and reflect. We don't expect people to come out outside for can clean with tongue. For me, Walmart and Pro-Blue, I tell them thank you. Because I good thing they did before. But you know one thing? It's very shameful that people they get for common and your country, they can't pay you for cleaning with your yard. It's very shameful for me. First step, where people are weak, they go clean front and place. You go to their village setting. They're not a scenario you wait for government for can say, oh, can't clean with front yard. When they clean a village setting.
The discussions also touched on sand mining, which is the major concern for some of the coastal communities, like the No. 2 River Beach. Located along the Freetown Peninsula, River No. 2 Beach is perhaps the cleanest beach in the whole of Freetown. Well managed and popular to tourists as well as locals. But according to this representative of the community, it took about 2 decades' effort to get to this point.
They are going to wait in Madam Minister say, ends of 96 not to better side. Well, as Sierra Leoneans, if we suppose for augment the well-being of Mama Saloon, what do we for do? There are simple things and the way they day around you, we see somebody do something very wrong, you should have the more courage to tell him or her that this thing is not good or it's not correct. But I go see my brother or my close friend, they do something very ugly and they turn blind eyes to that. They're wrong.